We're going to just start in Sukhasana, in a seated position, on a blanket, on your blocks. And if you haven't joined me before, I always put the weights at the top of my mat. And I have 3s and 5s. Sometimes, yeah, pretty much 3s and 5s is what I use for the whole class. All right, come into Sukhasana and let's settle in to our practice. So whatever you are sitting on, sit up nice and tall, root down through your sit bones, line your earlobes over your shoulders, go ahead and close your eyes, and take a couple of 3-part breaths. You're going to fill up, like think about a cup. You're going to fill up a cup from your belly to your lower ribs to your chest with air, and then pause at the top, and then as you exhale, you're going to let go of the air from your chest to your lower ribs to your belly, and then eventually it'll get more fluid. So go ahead and start. You can even touch that part of your body to get that full breath, and then there's a little pause of silence at the top, and then you exhale as you come back down. I'll let you practice that. And I usually, when I start, I do open mouth exhales rather than ujjayi through the nose. That's your choice. Take 2 more, a little bit more fluid, letting go a little bit more of any tension in the body on your exhale. And again, really filling up your lungs to the full capacity that we very rarely use. And when you finish that last exhalation, chin to chest, we'll just start with the neck. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder, and then bring it back through the center, left ear, left shoulder, and connect that breath, inhaling as you semicircle in one direction, exhale as you come back through the center. Finding any spots that might need a little more attention, you can hang out there, even give yourself a little massage. Working your way back. I always feel like you guys can hear my cracks. And you might be able to. Go ahead and bring your chin to your chest. And then lift your chin, lift your gaze, bring your arms up over, lengthening the side body. Big inhale. Bring your right arm down, lift and open to the side, just starting to work, finding some space in the side body. Inhale back up. Left hand down and open. Inhale up and open. And then just float from side to side. So today's class, we're going to work on shoulder mobility in the first part, in the yoga part, and then we'll work on the strength. And then bring both arms up. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders. And circle it out. Big circles. Touch the elbows if you can. Again, if you're like me, there's a lot of crunching going on. Switch directions. And then bring the arms up. We're going to go to eagle arms. Bring your right arm under your left. Any shoulder issues, you're going to bring your hands to your shoulders, or you can come all the way around to eagle arms. All right, so the thumbs are facing you. As you inhale, you're rounding your back, you're reaching your fingertips as high as they'll go. And then as you exhale, round your back into a cat, draw your elbows into your ribs. 2 more on this side. Inhale up. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And release the arms, shake them out. And we'll do that same exercise on the other side. Inhale the arms up. This time it's left under right. Starting position. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Cat back, elbows to your belly. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, up. And exhale. Releasing the arms, shake it out. Come up onto your tabletop, into your tabletop. You can move your block. Let your head release and just organically move here. Maybe sway your hips side to side. Maybe Chakrabakasana circles, whatever you want to do. Maybe barrel rolls. Always a good spot to identify areas that are super tight or sore from whatever activities you've done during the week. And what side? And then come into an aligned tabletop. Let's go ahead and go through our cats and cows. Bring in the Ujjayi breath here. That's the yogic breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin. Soft seal the lips, exhale through the nose and round. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. One more, inhale. And exhale. Flip your fingertips towards you the best you can. We're going to go through cats and cows with the fingertips facing towards you. As you inhale, drop the belly. Lift the chest as you exhale, round. One more, inhale, open up, a little harder in this direction, and round. Tuck your toes, press into the big toe mound, rock back and forth. On the third time through, hold the stretch the best that you can. And you're also pressing into the big toes, maybe even fan out to the pinkies, drawing your ankles out. From here, bend your elbows, get the fingers. So we want to remember, we want to use our fingers a lot more than the wrists when we're in most poses that are hand down. Then roll out one at a time. Come onto your fist, roll it out, and always any other movement that works for your wrists. And we'll just come to the tops of the hands for a moment. And when you're ready, maybe lift up your feet, roll out your ankles. We're coming into that first downward facing dog. Set your foundation. Ideally, the index fingers are parallel. If you have a little bit of shoulder issue, you can slightly tilt them outward. Otherwise, your fingers are spread nice and wide. Coming into your down dog, maybe a little bit wider than a normal down dog as you move here. Pedaling it out. Drawing the shoulders back. Trying to get that opening in the middle of the back, right? And then the rounding out. So if you have some rounding in the upper back like this, bend your knees and see if you can open up through the shoulders. Sliding the shoulders back away from your ears, broadening your collarbone. Then come to stillness for a moment. Bend your knees a lot. Press your torso towards your thigh bones. Your armpits are stretching towards your knees. And walk the hands to meet the feet to set ragdoll. You can even widen up your stance even more. Start with bent knees. Bringing your thumbs to your hip crease always helps you find that neutral pelvic position. Then find the four corners of your feet. Let your head hang. And you're welcome to stay right here. Maybe stay here until you get a little bit of help from gravity. Or grab opposite elbows, but take the tension out of your neck. Keep the knees a little bit bent, right? Or a lot. Just want to make sure you're not holding your head up. I love this pose, even in a yin or a restorative class where you hold it for like 3 to 4 minutes. Super helpful. And then if you feel like it, you can sway side to side, feeling the edges of the feet, maybe the heels and the toes. Just letting gravity open up the spine. Don't resist. Go ahead and bring your hands down. Walk it all the way out to a plank position. And in a plank position, you want to have that tiny little cat back, drawing your belly in, right? So you don't want the hips lower than the shoulders. Hinge forward. We're going to come down to a 5 count. Elbows stay in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your feet so they're hip width, toenails down. Let's come to fingertips, elbows up. Then to start this Cobra Pose, lift your kneecaps, right? Engage your core. Inhale, lift the chest. You're only going to lift to where you feel a good stretch. Exhale, lower. Inhale, peel it up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, peel it up. Exhale, lower. Rest your right cheek on the mat. We're going to do a couple of half bows here. So with your right cheek down, just take a moment. Now bring your chin back to center. Your right arm forward. Your left hand is going to grab the inside of your left foot. Right? As you inhale, lift up, both legs lift, reaching forward, squeezing the glutes. Keep breathing here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring your left cheek to the mat between sides. Chin back to center, left arm forward, right hand grabs the big toe, lift. Keep lifting, keep breathing, don't hold your breath here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, a little more shoulder work. Come up onto your elbows. We're going to do a crisscross. So start by crossing your right arm under your left, and then your left arm over your right. Hopefully I can still talk. So we're stretching the shoulders. Maybe your chin comes to that meeting point. Keep reaching the hands wider. Big breath in. And then walk it back. We're going to do the other side. And just feel how one side might feel different than the other. This side is much tighter for me. Big inhale. Big exhale. 3, 2, and 1. All right, unwrap yourself, shift it back. Lost my mic. To child's pose, just to release that lower back. That was a lot of back bends. Oops. So you're in child's pose. And then up to downward dog. Let's go through some sun A's here. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step to the top of your space. Fingertips to your shins, lengthen on the inhale. As you exhale, fold. Flip the palms to rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, high plank. Toes or knees. Chaturanga. Don't go past 90 in the elbows. Up dog or cobra is an option. Shoulders are over your wrists. Belly button between your thumbs. Hips high. Let's inhale the right leg high. Bend that knee, open the hips. You're going to root down through your left heel. Maybe roll out your ankle. But find that big opening so you feel the stretch from the right hip all along the right side body. Inhale here. Exhale, come to the tippy toes of your left foot. Hug your knee to your nose. Inhale, right leg high. This time all the way through to low lunge. Always feel free to help your foot forward with your right hand. Your knee is right over your ankle. Bring the left knee down. Inhale, the arms up. All right, from here, you can press your hips forward, but make sure that you're not pinching your lower back. Maybe a little bit of a heart opener here as you press the hips back. Making sure the right knee does not come out over your right toes. Shift the hips back to square, hands to heart. Lengthen forward, left elbow to the right knee, and twist. Bringing your thumbs towards your heart, your right shoulder drops down. In 3, we'll bring the hands on either side of the right foot. 2 and 1. Hands are down. And blocks are a good help here. We're going to come to pyramid. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle, right foot's forward. From here to square up your hips, pull your right hip back, left hip forward, lengthen, and fold. So if you want, you can use the blocks here. If your hamstrings are a little bit looser, maybe come up to your heel. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale as you fold. In 5, we'll come back to low lunge and go through a vinyasa. 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Low lunge, maybe keep that right leg high. Chaturanga or lower down. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Root down through the right heel. Open the left. Should feel really good in the left hip if you're getting the stretch, if you're able to open up. Inhale here, now come to the tippy toes of the right foot. Hug the knee into the nose. So you've got that Halloween out effect. This is the same action you're going to do in a moment. Inhale, left leg high. Now all the way through. You're giving yourself space. Low lunge. Feet are their own lanes. Right knee down. Arms go up. Draw your ribs together. Maybe hips forward. You feel a nice inner right thigh stretch. Bring the hips back. Hands to heart. Lengthen. Right elbow. And then working the thumbs towards your heart space. Soften the left shoulder down. Breathe. In 3, we'll frame the front foot for pyramid. 2 and 1. Hands down, back foot's at a 45-degree. Lengthen and fold. However, make sure you're pulling the right hip forward, the left hip back. So it should be flat, right? We don't have one hip higher than the other. Lengthen. Again, you can come onto your heel. You can use your blocks. In 3, we'll come back to low lunge in vinyasa. 2 and 1. Low lunge. High plank. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. To downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. All right, we're going to go through Surya Namaskar B. It's sort of long, but we're really going to get that shoulder mobility in this sequence. Inhale the right leg high. All the way through to low lunge. We're going to drop into warrior 2. So reaching forward, drop the back foot. Open the arms. Landing, right toes forward, left foot parallel to the back of your mat. Okay. Shoulders, hips should be square to me if you're facing me. All right, inhale, reaching forward, extended side. Bringing your elbow to your knee, left hand to the sky. Maybe the hand comes down or on a block. So we're opening the left shoulder. It's not up in the ear. Your hand can be to the sky or over your ear. Sort of like it to the sky right now so you can really find that opening in the left side body. We're going to pivot onto the left toes. Plant your left hand and come into a twisted low lunge. Arms are at 12 and 6 o'clock. We'll do a little bit of shoulder work here. Backstroke the right arm. Crack, crack, crack. And then butterfly it forward. So switch directions. And holding this position, open up. Now bring your right hand on the inside of your right foot. We're coming to Skandasana. You're going to bend your right knee. Now if you have knee issues, you're going to stay up nice and high. Right? If your knee is okay with it, you can come down. Right? Curling the left toes up towards you, leaning into the left hamstring. Come up to wide leg forward fold. Feet are parallel. Little fold forward. And let's go to the left now. Skandasana left. Curl the toes up towards you. Lean into the right hamstring. Let's come back up to wide leg forward fold. However you want, you can do ragdoll, you can grab the outsides of the feet. Walk your hands out like they're going to down dog. Then maybe rock from your heels to your toes for a moment. And then see if you can plant the weight on your heels and sort of let your hands float. Walk the hands back under your shoulders, halfway lift, back to the front of your space, right knee forward. Firm up your belly, arms go straight up, crescent lunge. All right, checking to make sure you've got neutral pelvic position. Really engage the core here. Inhale. Open arm twist to the right. Fan out the fingers, be super strong through the legs. Keep your left hand where it is. Bring your right hand to meet your left. And then reach forward. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Bring the hands to the mat. Right foot stays planted. Left leg high. Hold it over the right leg. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring your left knee to your nose. You're going to bend your right knee. Hug it in tight. Both feet to the floor and fold. Chair pose. So sink the hips. Bring the arms up. And I'm going to face you. We're going to eagle. Right arm under left. All right, root down through your left foot, lift the right, up and over, toe for kickstand, or you can wrap. All right, from here, cat your back, bring your elbows to your knees and squeeze for 3, 2, and 1. Keep the eagle arms, come to airplane leg. Find your drishti, your focal point, reach. Release the arms to airplane arms. One more balance move, one leg Tadasana. Bring it up. Feet together, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. High plank. Go through your Vinyasa. To downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. All the way through to low lunge. Set the feet. Drop the back heel. Windmill the arms up. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Shoulders are soft. Arms are parallel to the ground. Left knee is tracking over the left pinky toe. Inhale, reach. Elbow to knee. Or hand to the floor or your block. Working the opening of the right side body. Keeping your right shoulder integrated into the socket, but not up in your ear. And we transition to twisted low lunge. Right hand down, pivot onto the right toes. Left hand goes high. Backstroke, left arm all around the shoulder socket. And then switch directions. Hold it here. Inhale. Hands on the inside of the left foot, Skandasana. So maybe this time hands to heart, maybe not. Coming to wide leg forward fold. Skandasana right. So you can walk your hands along or you can bring them to your heart a couple times. Prasarita. And let's hold it here in Prasarita. Grab the outsides of the feet and fold. Hands under the shoulders, little halfway lift. Let's walk it back to the front, low lunge. Draw your ribs together, core engaged, float the arms up. Double check your pelvic position, right? You don't want a booty sticking out or sticking under, right? Nice neutral spine. Inhale. Twist to the left. Just open arms. Try to get that left shoulder open. Left hand meets the right. Navel to spine. Reach, 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 reach. Hands to the floor. Standing splits. Fold over that left leg. Inhale here. Bend the left knee, bend the right, hug it in. And bring the feet together and fold. Chair pose. Inhale. All right, this time, guys, left arm under right. Root down through the right foot, lift the left, up and over. Toe for kickstand or wrap. Bring your elbows to your knees. You're hollowing out the belly. Cat back. Squeeze the arm and legs. 3, 2, and 1. Eagle arm, airplane. Left leg back. Reach the fingertips forward. Airplane arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Neck is long. If you fall out, no worries. One leg Tadasana. Woo! Feet together, hands together. Shake it out. All right, so hopefully you're warmed up. My mat's sliding all over the floor. Grab a drink and your weights, either 3s or 5s. If you're feeling it, you can grab your 5s. We're gonna start with Goblet Squats. So your feet are gonna be turned out. Mine are about 18 inches apart. The goal, hands are gonna be to your chest, your shoulders are over your hips. You'll send the hips back and drive it up. Back and drive it up. Inhale as you come down, exhale as you come up, okay? Inhale, 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 exhale. Good, send it back, send it back. All right, in 10, we're gonna add a twist, but we're not gonna straighten the arms, okay? And we're just gonna do the right side. 7, only coming down to a point where your knees are in good shape. 5, 4, 3, booty goes back first, 2, and 1. All right, we keep going though. Coming down, now you're gonna twist to the right and back to your squat. Right and squat, right and squat. So very important here to keep your core engaged. If you do not, you're gonna hurt your lower back. Give me 6, 5, and 4, 3, hang on, 2, and 1. Stay down here. So we're gonna do triple squat. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Hopefully your thighs are burning, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 5 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Good job. All right, set your weights at the top of your mat. Let's come into mountain pose. Arms go up. Right arm down. Lift and open to the side. Inhale up. Left arm down. We're going to go into Vinyasa. forward fold. Take your time. Halfway lift. You do you. You do your vinyasa. All right, once you get in down dog, just reset. Got a 2-part sun bee sculpt today. This is the first one. Inhale, right leg high, all the way through to low lunge. I'm grabbing my 3-pounders. Bring them to your heart, warrior 2. All right, nice warrior 2 foundation. Always the foundation pose first. Hands to your heart. We're gonna skandasana. Bend the left knee, come onto the right. Then open the arms up, back to warrior 2. Okay, hands to heart, skandasana, so the left knee's bent. Warrior 2. Good, inhale and exhale. If you're like me, my feet start to slide apart. Make adjustments, but it's a slow, controlled movement, right? There's no swinging. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here in warrior 2. You're still in a nice warrior 2 position. Tee out the arms, palms. Actually, I'm gonna have you palms face in. Reach it up. Pull elbows to your ribs and squeeze. You can straighten the leg and squeeze. Up, I'm tapping the weights, squeeze. So if you can see my back, it looks like you're squeezing a pencil between the shoulder blades because we're squeezing all the way down. Give me 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep your neck nice and neutral, and 1. All right, bring both weights in your left hand or adjust your weights. Right elbow to your knee. We're gonna do lawnmower pull, but we're gonna twist. So you're gonna reach towards your right foot, pull the elbows straight back, and look up as you twist your torso. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. And when you're lowering it down, you resist gravity, right? We want that contraction both concentrically and eccentrically. Work the muscle in both directions. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart, you're gonna pivot, plant the weights, and I want you to come to plank. All right, plank pose. From plank, come to your forearms. All right, level 1, you can bring your knees down. From here, reach the right arm, left, right, left. Now make sure your hips aren't down here. They're up, right, left, right, left. 5, 4, and you can always just hold this. 2, and 1. All right, from here, tap the right knee, the left knee. Just tap. Keep pushing the floor away, not collapsing into the shoulder girdle. 10, 9, 8, 7. If you weren't sweating, hopefully you are by now. 3, 2, and 1. All right, hang on if you can, take a break if you can't. Right or left hip down, center. Right, center. Left, center. Right, center. Left, center. Right, center. So again, if this is too much, you can just move the hips to side. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, and 1. Come to your knees, stretch it back. Woo! a drink. Goblet Squats, second set. So it's a little, you know where you're going a little bit more now. If I can talk. All right, guys, Goblet Squats. Cross the weights. Feet are pointed out. Booty goes back. Send it back. Drive it up. Back. Drive it up. One thing I want to make sure, keep going. Just make sure the knees aren't coming out like this, right? They're coming out over the second big toe. The one next to your big toe. Good. Down and up. Go your own pace. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you come up. Oxygenate those muscles. In 5, we're going to add the twist. 4, and this time it's going to be the left. 3, 2, and 1. Keep it going. Squat, twist. Squat, twist. Core is locked in. If you're a golfer, this is a really good exercise to get that rotation. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Triple squat. 1, 2, 3. Drive it up. Triple squat. 3, 1. Drive it up. 3, 2, 1. 7 more. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're exhaling as you come up. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. All right, set the weights down. Let's go to, actually I'm gonna show you this way. Let's come to the top of the mat. Right arm down, let's open. Inhale up, left arm down. All right, let's go through your Vinyasa. Fold, take your time in the stretches, each part. Halfway lift. High plank, toes or knees. Chaturanga. And we meet in down dog. All right, we're on the left side. Inhale, left leg high. All the way through to low lunge. Grab the weights, warrior 2, weights are to your heart. Foundational pose, make it good. Hands to the heart. If yours have little notches, you can push them together, okay? Skandasana, right knee bent, come to the left heel. Big open arm action, back to warrior 2, your palms are facing out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Just go as low as your right knee is okay with. We got 7, 6, 5, no swinging, neck is long, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here in warrior 2. Tee out the arms, but bring the palms in. Straighten, touch, and pull all the way down. Tap, pull. Tap, squeeze those shoulder blades. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bring the weights in your right hand or change out the weights. Twisting lawnmowers, okay? Reach the left foot, elbow back and twist. Reach, twist. Reach, pull the elbow back and twist. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, Pivot, plant your weights. Let's come to plank. Don't worry, we're doing something different. All right, plank. I'm gonna have you come onto a side plank. Bring your left knee down. Left hand's in line with your left foot. So you're kickstanding that left foot. So we're in a modified side plank. Root down through your right foot. Right hand behind your head. All right, so root here, inhale, right elbow taps the left knee, and then come back up. Inhale here, tap and open, tap and open. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back through plank. We're going to do the other side. Right knee down, kickstand. Right hand in line with your right knee. Hand behind your head. Get back on my mat. Open it up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come back to center. Stretch it out, grab a drink. Meet me in down dog. All right, we're going to do our second part. Hope everybody's doing all right. All right, so this part 2, we're going to bring back some more poses that were in our Sun B. Take a moment to reset. And let's get after it. Inhale the right leg high, all the way through to low lunge. I'm grabbing my 3 pounds, coming into crescent lunge, hands to heart. All right, so super important to have your pelvic position locked in and your core locked in. We're gonna do reaches, so we're gonna hinge slightly forward, right arm forward, left arm back, bring it back to your heart. Opposite, left and right, slow and controlled. Exhale when you press out, inhale back to center, press. So you're just alternating. Check in with your core, right? So you don't wanna be here, you want the chest open. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring your torso upright. We're gonna do 5 twists. Start with the hands to the heart. Inhale, open to the right. Open arms. Back to center. 4 more. Twist. 3 more. Hips stay square to the front. The twist is coming from the waist. All right, hold it here. Bring your right arm to meet your left. Hold the arms up. Navel's locked in. Reach forward. Bring the weights to your mat. Standing splits. Left leg goes high. All right, inhale here as you exhale. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Hug it in. We're going to do 10 of those. Inhale, press, hug. 8, 7, knee in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this time you're gonna hold the leg high. We're gonna do 1 leg deadlifts. Micro bend the right knee. You can hold onto the weights, the ends. You're gonna come up, 1 leg deadlift. Bring it back. So if you're having trouble with balance, just keep your toe down as you come up. All right? Need 7. You can't go fast here, you're gonna fall. I can't look at you or I'm gonna fall. 6, 5, 4, 3, 3. Find a drishti, a focal point that's helpful. This is my good side. The other side, you're going to see me all over the place. Last one. Coming back to standing split. Bring both feet together and fold. Chair pose. Bring the weights with you, hanging to your sides. Elbows straight back and press. You can use 3s or 5s here. Press, or 2s, or no, none at all. Press, release. All right, option, come up to the toes as you press. 10 more. 7. No swinging. 6. I'm talking to myself here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Adjust your weights. I'm just going to double up my 5s and my 3s. And stay in chair. Palms face forward. Bicep curl. Stay nice and low. So if you have heavier weights, you can just use those or double up your weights. This bead of sweat comes straight down my nose. All right, just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Set your weights down. Mountain pose. Inhale. We just got one more side, guys. Right arm down and open. Inhale up. Left arm down. You can go through your vinyasa, or you can just meet me in down dog. So we got the left side to do. Take your time. All right, you got this. Left side. Inhale, left leg high. Low lunge. 3s or 5s, crescent lunge. All right, hands to your heart, neutral pelvis. Nice yoga posture, right? Anjaneyasana. Here we go. Left arm forward, right arm back. Hinge forward. Reach, bring it back. Like you're moving through molasses. The exhale is when you press the arms out. Your neck is long, so if you're doing that Pez dispenser thing, drop your chin. 7. Check your core, make sure it's engaged. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hands to heart, core locked in. 5 twists. Inhale, center. 5 twist. Center. Just twist from the waist. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold it here. Bring the left arm to meet the right. You're really engaged here. Reach, reach, reach. Weights down, right leg high. All right, knee to noses here. Inhale as you press, exhale, hug it in. It's like you can stomp your foot down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing splits. Here we go for the deadlifts, okay? Micro bend. Bring it up and back down. Again, your toe can stay down. Doesn't have to come up. 7, 6, 5. Boy, if you know, my left glute is so much weaker than my right. I'm gonna bring it back to balance. Fast forward. 3, oops, 2, and 1. Hello. All right, feet together, bend, a little more work, chair. Elbows back and press. Right, so the only thing that's moving is elbows to wrist. You can stay flat-footed or come up to the toes as you press. 9. Find the full range. Arms go up as high as they can. Try not to shrug the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab your weights, heavier for biceps. Sink low, palms forward. Right here, just 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, you guys. Set the weights down, grab a drink, come onto your back. All right, we got our core segment, and then we'll shut her down. All right, I'm using a block with this core sequence. If you don't have a block, grab a little pillow, or even a towel would work. Just something to push up against. So we're going to start with Supta Baddha. The block goes between your feet, and you can rest them on the ground for a moment. From here, lower back's down, fingertips behind the ears. I'm going to lift the chest, lift the head, but you're not going to crunch the head. You can stay here with the block down, or lift it an inch. And we're just pressing it up. Inhale, come to that starting point with the head lifted and the shoulders lifted. So if you are lifting, just keep it up an inch. 10, 9, 8, 7. Exhale when you come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hold the lifted position, lift the feet up. This time you're going to do the obliques. So the inhale is the lifted position, the exhale is right elbow, right knee. Center, left. So you got to press that weight. Keep saying weight, block. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm almost losing my block. Last 2. And 1. All right, holding the block, go ahead and lay your head down. So this time, option 1, hands down. You're just going to straighten the legs out, right? And bring them back in. Out and in. So I want you to squeeze the inner thighs, come back to that wide knee, squeeze, come back in. Squeeze, come back in. My hip's cracking. Squeeze, come back in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Lose the block, bring the knees into the chest. Roll on the spine. All right, we are done with the weights. We're gonna do a stretch, but I want you to come up to Vinyasa. So you're gonna roll back and forth. Come up into Malasana, garland pose. Toes point out. Now if your knees are not okay dokie with that, go ahead and come to butterfly. Okay? So Malasana, you're pressing your triceps into your thighs and then zip it up. Longest spine ever, tailbone to head. Just start to open up the hips from all those squats. All right, guys, from here, let's come into a fold. So more like a wide leg fold. You can plant your hands under your feet, right? And give your wrists a little massage. Use your biceps to fold. Bring your hands back out, step it back to down dog, just to set up for half pigeon. If you have knee injuries, you can stay on your back and do the figure 4. Right leg high, right knee, right wrist. Drop the shin, then lengthen the left leg out so it's parallel, right? I always like to hold my foot and then square up my hips. So before we come into the sleeping pigeon pose though, if you need to, you can put a block under your right hip to square up your hips. From here, fingertips to the floor, lengthen, a little bit of a heart opener, and then hinge forward. So we've got a lot of length. Bring the arms out, or maybe rest your head on your hands. And again, if this does not feel good to your knee joints, if you don't know, this is figure 4. Right, you're just crossing the right over the left, threading the hand through and grabbing. But it's important, you know, this is a great hip stretch, but it's not so great for any kind of knee injury. So just be nice to your knee. Do the reclined version if it's painful. However, if it's just uncomfortable, you're in the right place. Years ago, when I started teaching, actually it was probably 20 years ago, when I started doing half pigeon, I couldn't do it at all. There's a lot of props, so every time you come into it, you feel a little bit different. Guys, go ahead and come up. Let's just do a quick quad stretch. So right hand's in the center of your body. Left foot comes up. That might be enough. Or maybe you could grab the toes and pull down so you're feeling the left quad. And release. Fall onto your right hip. Move the block if it's there. Then we're going to come into a straddle. All right, so if you have I call it cowboy butt, this rounding in the lower back, sit on a prop, right? You want your pelvis to tilt forward. Bring the hands behind you and try to create that. If it doesn't work, then you can use a block, or I like holding my mat. From here, you're gonna walk forward. Wherever you are, maybe it's here. Knees bugging you right now, bend them a little and flex your toes. Right? So you're kind of, think about it, wrapping the muscle around the bone. All right, let's walk the hands back up. Bend your left knee, bring your left heel in. Okay? Again, sit up nice and straight. This time let's bring the arms up for a side body stretch. Right elbow into the right thigh and open up. All right, so you're spinning the left ribs towards the sky. Awesome. Coming back up, reach the back of your mat, come into down dog. All right, left side, left leg high. Same methodical setup, knee to wrist. Set up the right leg. Look forward, set up your prop under the left hip if it's high. Fingertips to the floor. Lengthen, maybe a little heart opener. And then hinging at the hip point, come through. Trying to balance the sides unless you have an injury on one side. Then again, You can do that figure 4 stretch on your back. And there's also a lot of people that this doesn't even stretch their hips, so maybe a double pigeon is a good suggestion for them, or the splits, right? All right, guys, come back up to your hands, quad stretch, left hand in the center of your body. All right, bend that right leg, pull it towards you. Release. This time, let's just come to, let's do another wide leg. You won't stay too long. All right, pelvis tilted forward. And walk it out. All right, come back up. Almost there, right foot in. All right, sit up nice and tall, arms go up. Left tricep, left thigh. Up and over. Awesome, and coming back up. I'm just gonna swing it around. Guys, go ahead and come on to your back. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Let's just do some windshield wipers, loosen up. For our Sukhasana. And go ahead and bring your knees into your chest, big hug. Come into dead bug. Grabbing the insides of your feet, thigh bones on the outsides of your ribs. And stay still or move a little bit. And then as always, if there's another pose you want to come into, go for it. Otherwise, come into your final asana. I think I'm going to do supported bridge today. So always Shavasana's there. Supported bridge with a block under your sacrum. And whatever you pick, just settle in just for a minute. Melt into your mat. You guys did an incredible job. Bring your awareness to just observing your breath rather than controlling it. Hopefully, my goal is that your breath seems more steady even though you've been working really hard. It's more relaxed. It's more full. One more big scan of your body, letting go all the way down from the crown of your head to your tip of your toes. stay in that final pose or take one more full body stretch. Big inhale. Big sigh out. Bending one knee at a time. Come onto your side body to come up to a seat. A little over today. Awesome. Thanks guys so much for showing up to your mat and practicing with me. It's always an honor and a privilege to have you guys here. I'm truly grateful. Thumbs to the third eye. Be strong, be kind, and be brave. Namaste.